Everyone, it's Ikue. Today is step 24 Libra. That makes Libra Day in Libra season, Grandmaster Libra Day. Welcome everybody. Today is all about receiving, masterful receptibility. 2 represent I feel Cancer energy. 4 represent I belong Aquarius energy. Next to 6 is I receive Libra. So what it's like for you to master, excel at receiving, and that's what I like to explore. Welcome to Embody Your True Essence with me, Ikue, Friday, October 17, 2025. And we're ready to receive. How you guys feeling on this day? I am still waking up, but let us ground ourselves. Psychic protection and super chakra oil. I feel happier. Yeah, it's just like, we go through emotion, especially my birthday is coming up in 3 days. So I think we just naturally get reflective around our birthday, right? It's just like all that darkness and harmony. And this card is part of me, right? So that all the shadow work that we've been doing and I've been doing around my birthday, and I am being kind to myself. It's okay. We don't need to be perfect. We just need to be real. And I choose to love myself in every phase of my life. And that's what I like to embody and also remind myself every single day, right? We get to be lighter and allow ourselves to be, and know that our presence is enough. We don't need to do anything anymore too much, right? It's just know that our presence is enough to shift everything. And also, when we force nothing, everything opens. I love that phrase. Yeah. Let's do super chakra. This is for me and this is for the collective. How you guys feeling on this day? Let's just ground ourselves. And feel. Let us feel teaching our body, no more proving, no more bracing, gripping, clenching, but we still do, right? So it's just really catching a moment where we tend to brace. And I have noticed that I've been anchoring and I've been carrying so much for other people. Now claiming that, I don't deserve this. I deserve to feel good. And my body's for joy and my life is for joy. So teaching that, unwinding that part of myself, but then there are lots of tender parts, and if I go there, there's a pain, right? And then my body is like, you finally ready to listen to me, I love you, and this place is so tender, we all go through that. And so yeah, I'm incorporating a lot of fascial maneuvers, but also foam roller and a different type of stretch. And I think it's all about taking some time for yourself and to stretch. And I love doing that while I am almost like in a meditative state or doing affirmations, and stretch my body and maybe close my eyes and follow that fascia tissue, the layers, right? Like, okay, do you want me to twist this way and twist that way? And another thing I really like to say is that, people talk about alignment, right? Proper alignment, like physical alignment. And it's like posterior, pelvic floor or anterior, depend on that. It's really affect the entire posture. And, I think it was like we're going for neutral position and elongated position, but I think it's, alignment is one thing, but it's really about the flow state. And because, we talk about flow state in our, perceptions and all that, but there's a flow state in our body as well. And it's not about this posture is bad, this posture is better, because I've seen a lot of like dancers, professional, dancers like ballet dancer who have the amazing posture, but they have so much pain. So doesn't mean that alignment equals flexibility, alignment equals fluidity, right? Alignment doesn't mean no pain. So, but then it's like when we in this state, we tend to think, oh, this is a bad posture, but doesn't mean that this person is in pain. So, and another thing is, people say sitting is the smoking, is a bad thing. People say that when you sit for a long time. But I would believe that it's not about that posture or that state. It's about when you're in this posture, what are you thinking? What you doing? How are you feeling? Are you stressed sitting down, right? When you're sitting down and on your phone or working and just, think about all this stressful thing and just stress yourself and trigger inflammation. Then this position becomes a little bit heavy, right? But if you like lying on the couch and then just relax and then know that this is good for you, then I think this position is good. So what I'm trying to say is that it's not that this position is good, this position is bad. It's more about what are you doing and how are you feeling in this position? Seeing after seeing, also movement after movement, and the posture after posture. So it's really pay attention to your state of being in every movement that you are moving, right? So I think there's a lot of truth to that. So, it's not like we're all, being courageous enough to face our darkness, right? And I choreographed this, one of the songs from K-pop Demon Hunters, which is like so popular right now. If you haven't watched, I highly encourage you to guys to watch. It's a cartoon, it's a kids movie, but the songs are amazing. And one of the songs is that what it sounds like. I choreographed it and I posted it yesterday. Basically, these scars are, part of me, darkness and harmony, my truth without lies. This is what it sounds like. This part of the song. And life give us, breaks into millions of pieces and, like all of that. Maybe I can read it to you. But it's just really about accepting our shadow and all our mistakes and our mishaps in our past life, also in this life. And know that these scars are part of me, but we accept ourselves as it is, as we are, and we are whole. Darkness and harmony, yin and yang, are part of life, and the polarity, right? Maybe because, I also like to talk about, when I talk about polarity, I talk about yes and no, right? We can't choose two things at the same time. You either choose this and then you don't choose this. When you choose this, you're automatically not choosing this. So every yes it means you are saying no to other things, polarity, right? And when you say no to things, you are saying yes to the true yes. So think about that for a second. Darkness and harmony. Every time we choose harmony, then you're not choosing darkness. But there is a lot of time that we choose our darkness over harmony. Then we need to face that part of ourselves and know that we don't need to do this. We don't need to do this to ourselves. And also, when there is something that was true in the past and in alignment with who you were at the time, and it's, that's an alignment, that's true for you, right? True for us. But then over time, you outgrew the dynamics and, or someone start to change. And it's like what you thought was an alignment now becomes the burden. So that when you became the burden, that becomes attachment, right? So I think we're choosing alignment over attachment, right? If it's heavy, then we gotta drop it because we're not meant to hold anything. We're not meant to carry anything. And so we are learning that for sure, right? And I think we are like, there's a time that I have carried so much from myself and for other people. Somehow, past life after past life, I have, somehow thought that I need to work hard to earn my spot on earth. Do you guys relate to that? Like somehow subconsciously you thought that you are not enough and you need to prove yourself so that you can earn the space, you can earn the spot on Mother Earth or in your family or in the organization that you're part of, right? And so that is Game of Thrones, because never-ending power games, right? And that when you taking action from out of fear, because you don't feel good enough, then you work hard. It works to a point. It works until it doesn't, It really kills your soul because you're consistently trying to prove yourself. So moving forward, I really want to get to the point where I know my presence is enough. I have arrived. I say that. My presence is enough. And moving forward, I don't need to prove nothing because my presence is enough. So that being said, let me read. So today is about art of receiving without performing, right? Step 24 Libra. Today is a Grandmaster Libra day. We're inside Libra season on a Libra day. In the Libra decan, a rare triple alignment of air, balance, beauty, and masterful receptibility. Hi, Callie. Thank you for your mindset techniques. Yes, you're very welcome. Thank you for being here. So 2, I feel Cancer tone. We begin with feeling, no analyzing, no fixing, no rushing. Can you feel what your body is already holding without trying to change it? This is about emotional intimacy with yourself. No bypassing, no solving, simply allowing. 4, I belong, Aquarius tone. Next, the frequency of belonging emerges, but it's not groupthink. This is Aquarian frequency-based community. You belong when you are being true. You belong when you're being true. You're not here to fit in, you're here to resonate. And those who truly see you, they don't need explanations. Your energy is enough, right? If you find yourself over-explaining, then, just stop and drop. Like I release the need to over-explain my worth. I release my need to over-explain my what I'm trying to do, where I come from, right? Net to 6, I receive Libra tone. And now we receive. This is a Libra part that doesn't perform, posture, or over-accommodate. This is a Libra that has nothing to prove. The one that has become the field, the one who is a living mirror of grace. Receiving today is a muscle, a soft one, or the fascia. Receiving today is a net, a knowing, a portal. Receiving today, it's your birthright, not a reward. Yeah, that hit me because somehow, my dad was also the reason. He used to, raise me saying that, oh, if you got a good grades on the next test, I will buy you this one. There was a time that, maybe around 5 years old, I wanted to buy something. I asked my dad, can I buy this? And he said that if you buy this puzzle and solve this puzzle, I can get you one. So, I think my rewards, my receiving was in exchange of my rewards. My rewards was always exchange of me doing something or achieving something. I mean, it's good and bad, right? Really about, because you kind of teaching a child that if you don't work hard, you don't get what you want. And it's kind of like, it's a common sense too, but also at the same time, you don't want to stuck there, right? Because we want to embody that we're a blessed being. We get paid to receive, or we receive without doing nothing because that's our birthright, right? We want to get into that point. I've seen this young girl talking about, oh, I get what I want all the time because I'm beautiful, right? I think there's a lot of truth to that. If you can really believe in that, then you good on you, right? So receiving today is your birthright, not a reward. Now, collective anchor phrase, I feel the truth I belong by resonance. I receive because I'm ready. I like that. I receive because I'm ready. I do not prove, I attract. I do not chase, I allow. There was a moment yesterday I thought about, maybe things are happening because I'm not ready, right? You could say things are happening because I'm ready, but also you can say things are happening and, people are canceling on me or people are not showing up because I'm not ready. And I stopped right there when I had that thought. It's almost like I say it and then examine how I feel afterwards. I thought about the feeling, I thought about the sentence, right? The statement. And it's like, is it true for me? And sometimes I like to say that. And then but I've been working so hard, right? No more proving. And when is it enough? Really knowing that is takes mastery, I feel. Today is definitely our mirror. The life is showing us a reflection of how far we've come, right? And for me, especially, I feel like I've spent years holding, carrying, transmitting for others and for everything. And today is really about let us give to you, right? We are no longer the ones who over anchors. We are the one who receive because our very essence is enough. Yeah. You really belong to your frequency and you don't have to hold it all anymore. You are held. And you just know your essence is enough and you are safe to receive. You're safe to receive. You say you are safe to be you, right? And you're safe to receive support, love, and overflow. You don't need to give from depletion. You really don't need to give from depletion. If something is asking you to do something and you feel like you feel depleted, then that's a no-no, right? That's the body saying no-no. Sometimes we do that, but it's about taking chances too. But at the same time, if it starts to get too heavy, we got to drop it. We got to choose alignment over attachment. And then know that we deserve to give from overflow. We only give from overflow. We receive as we give, right? That's a constant state of circulation, giving and receiving. My hands-on session and my group classes really started to become this flow, this infinity. I am receiving as I'm giving. And I don't tailor, I do tailor what I teach to the people who show up, but also most importantly, I am teaching for myself, right? I am showing up for myself first. And I set the intention, whatever I do in this class, whether that's a dance class or the fascial maneuvers class, it benefits the people that will show up. So it's a constant state of being, knowing that everyone is your mirror and you don't have to overgive yourself to please others, right? That's the Libra energy, that, revolution of Libra energy, that, Libra was always pleasing people because we love people, socializing, making sure everyone's happy. That's why Libra is a great party host. But at the same time, it's like, the day of pleasing other people is over. Can we please myself first and people benefits from it, right? So that's the vibe. And let us really celebrate this masterful receptibility on this Grandmaster Libra Day. I have this, I talk about this kid. This is my third time talking about this. There is this dance kid that I teach. He's so adorable. He's just turned 11. On his birthday, his parents rented this arcade games. And he was celebrated by his friends and dance fellow members. And it was just like, I was watching him like just receiving. And at the end of the night, he had this like bunch of presents and he was just surrounded by love. And I was just like, And then I remember that was the Grandmaster Libra day, the first decan. And I'm like, wow, this child is really good at receiving. And that's the energy of Grandmaster Libra day. He must be Grandmaster Libra. So, you know, I am a 26 Libra. Today is 24 degrees Libra. So my birthday is coming up. So my energy is a bit different. I'm learning to master receiving, right? I'm more like determined decision making, the Capricorn energy of Libra. But today is really about celebrating that you're worthy of receiving, and it's your birthright to receive. And when you open yourself up to receive, you feel safe. But also when you feel safe to receive. It's really knowing it's safe for you to drop that weight. It's safe for you to drop the attachment if it's too heavy. And as you drop, tell yourself, letting go is not giving up. Yeah, because letting go is not losing control either. Yeah, that's another thing, right? So many layers to this. Okay, first of all, you're ready to receive, ready to drop it because it's too heavy. But then it's like, okay, but if everything crumbles when I dropped it, right? So letting go isn't giving up. Letting go isn't losing control. It's really about surrendering. Choose surrender, choose alignment over attachment, over control, so that the divine intervention, the divine can intervene and help you for good, right? So sometimes we get so rigid, and it's like, we gotta hold this, you know, because nobody holds it. We need to hold it all together. And that got us where we are, and know that, you know what? We surrender with trust. Let that Mother Earth holds us a little bit more. And maybe, in fact, we're not meant to carry nothing. So that's the vibe for today, what it's like for you to receive. Okay, let's finish with right hand on your heart, left hand on the top of your head. Let us lock in that all that realization, all that stuff that we have talked about today, and may this knowingness becomes our blood and our fascia, so that whatever we let go, whatever we release today, will not come back. And we keep elevating ourselves and keep deeply anchoring into Mother Earth, because we don't need to hold nothing. We don't need to carry anything. Responsibility versus burden. We don't need to have any burden. We can be responsible, but doesn't mean that we need to feel heavy about it. Let us flow. Let us shake off any excessive weight. We don't need to carry any excessive things, right? We just have the right amount. It's all about the balance. It's all about that inner balance, inner beauty, inner peace. And Libra season is teaching us that. And today is a perfect day to find our perfect balance. Let's begin. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Repeat after me. Hello, brain. Hello, ego. Hello, mind. Hello, inner child. Hello, body. Hello, fascia. Hello, heart. Hello, all parts of me. I love our inner peace, inner harmony, inner balance, inner beauty. All parts of me are seen, felt, cared, loved, nurtured by me. I trust myself. I accept myself. Let's place our heart in the center. Hello, heart. You're the lighthouse. I'm following you. I am safe. It's safe for me to receive. I am protected. I am guided. I am enough. I am worthy. My presence is enough. My body is enough. My life is enough. My life is for joy. I am joyful. I am so good at receiving. I let go. I let go of control. I surrender. I choose surrender. So universe can help me, support me. I'm ready to receive support. I don't need to hold it all together. I can be held. I choose alignment over attachment over and over again. And I choose myself. I am whole. All scars, all mistakes, all missteps are part of me. I accept them, but I don't need to dwell on them. I choose harmony. And whenever you're ready, relax. Hi Prony, happy Diwali. Yes, happy Diwali. What this day means for me. Yeah, how you guys feeling? Before we go, I really want to just read this lyrics from this K-pop game Demon Hunters, but I think it's really, this song is sung in the middle of the anime where this woman have the half demon, half human, and then she was hiding that darkest side of her. And but it got exposed and revealed, and she sings this song with the other two casts of that group, and the chorus says, let me see. I've broken into a million pieces, and I can't go back. But now I'm seeing all the beauty in the broken glass. The scars are part of me, darkness and harmony. My voice without the lies. This is what it sounds like. Why did I cover up the colors stuck inside my head? I should have let the jagged edges meet the light instead. Show me what's underneath. I'll find your harmony. That song we couldn't write. This is what it sounds like. Yeah, and it goes. And it's so deep. Something we can really think that into. Shadow work, right? Darkness and harmony, all parts of me, right? But we don't need to cover up any shadow that we have. You'll be exposed anyways, and that is exactly what holding us back, right? Meet your shadow with light, and because shadow is the absence of light, and it's just need to shed the light, and as you shed the light, all that stagnation, all the shadow and darkness, you start to move because finally it's met and seen and heard by us. So let us move and receive. We are whole. Thank you guys for being here. That's a beautiful Friday. Practicing the heart. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and happy October. And when we come back, we'll connect again. Sending you so much love. Thank you guys. Bye. Great weekend.